Plaintiff Jackie Carboni allowed the defendant and her boyfriend to stay with her because they were friends with Jackie's boyfriend. But she never would have had she known the defendant was a meth dealer. She's suing the defendant today for a bail bond. Defendant Kimmy Fields says Jackie is a good woman, but her boyfriend, who is with Jackie today, is her downfall. Kimmy claims Jackie's boyfriend is a liar and a cheater, and she has the pictures to prove it. She's countersuing for emotional distress.
Start with you.
I met the defendant here in January through my boyfriend, Jeremy. Her and her boyfriend were kicked out of their hotel, and I let them stay in my apartment. In hindsight, had I known she was a meth dealer, which I have proof of, I never would let them stay in my house.
You see it?
Kimberly, during her course of stay at my apartment, I noticed some aggressive behavior. Her boyfriend was texting another girl, and she smacked the cell phone right out of his hand.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so. That was not me.
I feel like she takes advantage of people, and I'm here today to stop that.
All right, and what has your boyfriend, what input has he had, either with you or with them? Did he check them about not paying you his money? I mean, he brought, what we call this in the street is he brought you somebody bad.
Right.
Well, he brought you somebody to turn bad. And that's your responsibility, or his responsibility. He the one brought him to you.
That's why I had brought him here as a witness.
There you go. Stand up. Stand up. State your, she said you're a witness. State your name.
Jeremy Jackson.
She says you brought her somebody that was bad.
I did, Your Honor.
I did.
I guess what she means bad is means kind of tough. She's a little more aggressive. Jackie's kind of a shy.
No, that's not what I mean by bad. Somebody who caused problems for her. Go ahead.
I knew them for about a year.
And did you know that they were involved in any type of criminal activity, whether it's using narcotics or selling or otherwise possessing?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so you knew they were bad.
Oh, no, I mean,
Pardon?
yes, I knew
You
they.
knew that they were
bad.
criminals or had been criminals, and you brought he doesn't even understand, ma'am. You better keep an eye out because he doesn't even understand the concept of bringing you somebody that went bad.
Because
He gonna have a snitch up in your house in a minute, hiding from the feds or the dope men. And your house gonna get shot up. And that's the extent of your association.
I really have never even.
You've known him for a year. You've been getting high with him?
Not lately.
Not lately? Okay, at least you're halfway honest. Found her in possession of crystal meth during a traffic stop. Yeah. And that was July. What we call this in the street is he brought you somebody bad.
Right.
He brought you somebody to turn bad. And that's your responsibility, or his responsibility. He the one brought him to you.
That's why I had brought him here as a witness.
There you go. Stand up.
Defendant Kimmy Fields is being sued by her former friend, who claims Kimmy is a meth dealer.
Let me hear from you, ma'am.
I've known them, well, obviously for about a year. Jackie is a very good woman. Jeremy is her downfall. I believe that she could do better. He is a liar and a cheater, and I have some pictures. And
Let's see what you have there.
yeah, this is just one of the many women.
They weren't illegally obtained, were they?
No,
these
they
pictures?
were not. No.
Okay.
They were. This is one of quite a few that has happened that I was there for.
She might have had her hair dyed blonde that day.
Oh no, she was at work when this was happening.
Can I see those?
Yeah, that's you.
She deserves better.
That's
than
her.
this.
I don't see the face. That's her. Just got her hair different color and a little shorter.
She is much better than him, and he
I
calls
don't see
he calls
anything with
her.
the back of it. Isn't that a wig, ma'am, you got on that day? No? I'm trying to help you out here. The little dye, you had it dyed for a minute. I'm trying to help you out,
I gotta be
sir.
honest with you.
It's not her?
No.
Possibly could be. I don't know.
Thank you. Well, say something.
No.
Great eyes.
I will let y'all in. That's y'all business. I did the best I can for you, Doc. Because this is turning into something totally different.
I know. I work
Everybody knows
6 to 6A, so I have no idea what he does all night.
Exactly. She has no idea.
And that's why I feel you took advantage of me.
How did I take advantage of you?
Because you're not paying me my money back.
I didn't take out that loan. I was incarcerated when it happened.
Yeah, but
I
you
did not
said-
ask you.
I have a statement right here that said.
All
that
right,
she
let
would
me
pay it back.
tell me about the loan
Okay.
and the bill. Go ahead, ma'am. You want to tell me how she owes? Tell me what went down and how she agreed and when to repay you. Tell me how it all started.
Her boyfriend sent me a sob story about how her
Yes,
kids
she
missed
agreed.
her and they need her at home because she's the breadwinner of the family. He had gotten the money from everybody. I don't know all who, but he was down to where he only needed 400 more. And I kept saying, no, because I didn't really know them. And I don't really trust them, don't really trust him, matter of fact. And I wasn't, and against my better
Rightfully
judgment,
so.
I gave him the money. I thought that when she got out, they told me.
Who asked? The boyfriend asked?
No, Morgan asked on behalf of Kim because Kim was incarcerated.
Her boyfriend is Morgan?
Yes, her boyfriend.
Uh-huh.
And at that point, I'm sure she would never, when she's in jail, she's not going to call me because I don't really know her anyway.
Got it.
But they told me that if I gave them the $400, when she gets out, she still had her job because she's a manager. And she said herself, I have a statement here, that she would pay
Ma'am,
me the
what do
money
you
back.
say to this? I'll look at your other statement.
I didn't
ahead.
ever say that because I have not talked to you. This is
You
the
didn't
first
talk to me, you put it in a text.
blog
No,
text
I
with a
didn't.
link.
I have not had a phone. So how could I give it to you in a text?
You have a phone right now.
I just got it. I've only
You've
had
had
it maybe
a
about a
phone.
week.
You've been texting since
What's your counterclaim,
August.
ma'am? $400. How did she cause you emotional distress?
For bringing me on here and
Oh, poor
I'm not the
baby.
one- I'm not the
She
one
could be
that
sitting in
asked
jail.
for it. I
Excuse
was
me,
the
you
one
would
that
still
was
be in
there.
jail had I not give you the
No,
money.
I would
You'd
not
be
have
sitting
been
in
out.
jail.
No, we
Nobody
would
would
have
have
gotten it out.
$400 for you. Can't even pay your rent. How are you going to come up with
Yeah,
$400?
I can.
No, you can't. I got a
I
text
didn't
message
ask
where
you.
you
I
asked.
didn't ask you for the $100.
Morgan
to
did.
pay
You
my
still
rent.
with this
That
man?
Morgan did
Are
exactly.
you
Morgan
still
is
with
with
this
you.
man?
Yes, sir, I am.
Lord have mercy. And you
He's
didn't bring
with
him.
you.
He got you out here facing all this heat by yourself.
She's causing me emotional distress by all her
Here,
lies.
let me listen.
I'm not
Let me
lying.
allow you to hear what your man is begging. I'm begging you and her. Please help me. Listen to this part. I can have her pay you back in 1 week.
I didn't know nothing about that.
I need him out. I'm begging. Please help us.
And I have another text
Even
here.
if the $400 is something I can pay back in a few days. Let's see. This
I
is
have
the
this other
boyfriend
text
still
that-
begging. No, this is the boyfriend.
Yeah, she said that she had her job, which she doesn't even have her job.
I need you to show me something where she agreed to repay.
I had that start up there where it said Kim said she would pay it. Kim told Morgan she would pay
This
it.
is her boyfriend telling you that Kim said it. Why didn't you sue him as well? Why did you just target her for the lawsuit?
Because he's in a halfway house and he can't leave the state.
Okay.
Otherwise, I wouldn't even. He would be here right beside her.
Did you ask him for the money? He brought you somebody that went bad.
He don't.
They needed it.
Pardon?
They needed it straight right on the spot. Oh, the
To
day
save
afterwards,
her from
I offered
flying
it to
across the country, from forcing herself onto these people and begging and chasing and her having to come here. Did you say, baby, these are my people. I shouldn't have brought them into our life. I shouldn't have just messed you up, so I'll get it back to you. Did you ever say that? No. Huh? Why are you looking at her? Ma'am, you're getting played, and not by her.
And I kept saying no, because I didn't really know them, and I don't really trust them. Don't really trust him, matter of fact. And I wasn't. And against my better
Rightfully so.
judgment, I gave him the money.
Defendant Kimmy Fields is being sued by her former friend, who claims Kimmy is a meth dealer.
Your counterclaim for $400 is for what again?
For bringing me here, and I
Oh,
was
yeah,
one
you
that was
did say that.
incarcerated. I'm
No,
not
you,
you're stressing me out
I
about the
didn't
money.
have
and-
nothing to do with you being
and
incarcerated. I don't
didn't
do
ask
that.
you to bail me out either.
Yeah, she didn't, ma'am, unless you can show me where she, in her language, said, I will pay you back. You have nothing. This is her no good boyfriend who's in and out of the halfway house. He's there right now. And your no good boyfriend who bought you somebody that went bad and won't even help you. Have a good day. Your claim is dismissed. Yours is too.
I'm sorry that he did that to you, but you know, you might want to check your man because he's using you like a piece of cheese.
But
For real.
sweetheart, obviously you guys owe it and you will pay it back, and you know that, and he knows that, your boyfriend knows that. It was only to help you, and you know that.
The wrong
Okay?
person to be suing because I never agreed to it.
Sorry, somebody's gonna pay it back.
Deal with it.
I have nothing to say.